My name is Dr. Karen Evans. I'm with Cook Children's Pediatrics at the Parkwood location, which is in Frisco, Texas. Pediatrics was just a calling for me from early on. We have definitely a multi-generational family where, we hung out with grandparents and our aunts and uncles and our cousins, and there were different ages, and so we were always around children. Even as a teenager, we were involved in playing with kids, and so I knew that was my where I felt most comfortable with children. And then during my training, we had a little bit more exposure with that, and I felt like just home. It was my comfort zone to be there with children, and then just establishing those relationships not only with the patients but also with their families, and helping families go through the good and the bad times, and just having that continuity. I tend to be pretty down to earth. I go in and I talk to them just as I would my own children, or I go in and I talk to them as I would my own family. I think the families do appreciate that, and I try to approach it too that I have been there. I have 3 children of my own. They are close in age. My girls being only 14 months apart, and then we have a little gap with our son. But I try to just make the families feel comfortable, because I have experienced some of what they're experiencing, and so I do think that they appreciate my personal take, my personal experience. This is a team effort. I want families to know that I want them to be comfortable, and that's the environment that I'm trying to create, is that when you come in, if you have a concern about something, then I am concerned about that, and that we want to talk it out, and we want to make sure that we're on the same page. I don't want families to feel like that I'm pushing things on them. We want to make sure that, that I educate families and that I express to them what my recommendations are, but I want us to mutually be able to come together and make a decision and do what's best for their child. And so just knowing that I will take on just as much of your questions and things that you may be concerned about, and I will also be willing to offer any recommendations that I have. But the end goal is for us to work together as a team, so that we can ensure that not only preventative care wise, but that even getting through those illnesses together.